first came to the Glastonbury Festival in 1979, and of course, you know, it was different then, there's no question about it. I mean, not least, the weirdest thing about it was everybody drove on site and camped next to their cars. So basically the entire site was a vast car park. I mean, bizarre to think about it now, but actually that's how it was in 1979. And really throughout the early 80s as well. And also, there was no police on site. It was basically what one would call a free festival, and there really wasn't much of a fence either. So I suppose these are the big changes that have happened now, because of course now you have a fence that nobody can get over. You've certainly got police on site, so it's all a bit calmer.
Glastonbury West on stage, Dr. John on 911, shoots for protection.
We're ignorant to memory of the times we wasted.
Glastonbury is the ultimate activist festival, always has been. You know, back in the 80s it was a place where we gathered to oppose Margaret Thatcher. And since then it's grown, and the politics of our country have changed, and the whole thing has sort of moved on from where it was to a situation where the activism here is more ecological, it's more green, it's more about the environment. But with the change of government, I think the politics in our country are going to change again.
Are we so stupid? We're not allowed to ask this question, well, what made the Big Bang? You know, are we nuts? Are we just robots? Are we become zombies by this modern education? That we're not allowed to ask this question, what made the Big Bang?
Waiting for the planet to tumble, waiting for the town to fall.
Get him all right? That's that slot. Spider on the back. Take over here.
The idea of people organising collectively to deal with issues, it's going to come to the fore again. That's where we come in from left field, you know, because you know we're socialists, and socialism is nothing except organised compassion. That's what we're interested in. That's the message we're putting out from here, alongside all the green issues, because all the issues that our friends in the green fields just across here are talking about, all of those issues can only be resolved by collective action. And that's our remit. That's the thing we've always believed in. So we're back, renewed, refreshed, bringing our red-green politics to Glastonbury.
If you can't pay your rent, you can turn up the music. If you're slinging on the ab, kid, turn up the music. If you're trying to feed your family, turn up the music. Every other day, you can turn up the music.
Well, Glastonbury brings a huge group of people together. I mean, it's what, 160,000 people. And when I come every year and see all the people here, I wonder whether anarchism would work, because you've got the whole thing down on a very much a voluntary basis, and it's just a very friendly atmosphere. People have come to listen and to contribute. And that's after all what politics is about, to listen and to contribute.
Money, money, and the woman is the roots of our problem. Some kill for them, some steal for them, some do anything to do achieve.
The important thing now is that people should be ready to give 100% support to those who are going to struggle against the injustice of the cuts. And if you do that, you'll begin to learn the history of struggle in the past. You'll begin to have a different perspective, look to a society that is more fair and peaceful and democratic. And I think that's what this generation has got to do.
I've just turned up Glastonbury at 1 o'clock today. I've been here 3 hours. It's absolutely amazing. People are fantastic, and everyone's staring at me now, and I feel ashamed. But it's absolutely amazing. We've just been to watch the England match, the first half, and we scored. Woohoo! Made up, and it's absolutely amazing. Everyone's definitely, and I advise everyone who's just to go. It's just fantastic.
Is wasted on me.
I think people who come to Glastonbury, young people who come because they like the music, but also because they are committed to a better society. So Glastonbury is itself a sort of political course of a kind, and the left field provides an opportunity for us to make the arguments.
People who come to Glastonbury Festival come here to have their minds expanded. Their minds are open when they come here. They're going to come and see the bands they want to see, but they're here for 72 hours, maybe more. They're going to see other things they've never seen before. And while their minds are open, they're walking past our tent, we're hoping that some of them come in and see shit that they've never seen anywhere else and go away and think, oh. Because music can't change the world. But what it can do is make you realise you're not the only person in the world who cares about this issue.
Thank you. Cheers. What time it is again? Do you know what time it is? I don't know what time is it? 1:45.
I think a lot of what the festival was about, particularly the thousands of people who work here, volunteer here, who really put it together and make the festival what it is. Of course, the core of that, the core values of the festival, I think still remain.
And as if romance leads to mortgages and lecky bills, been comfortable in that nobody told her she never reached the stage where rules and border, or she lied about her age. At least he's got a job for life. Get born, get school, get job, get car, pay tax and find a wife. But I'm like, no, oh, it can't come too soon if you're not living on the edge. Too much. I couldn't be the contender, I couldn't be the someone caught up in the rat race and feeling like no one. Didn't need the papers, put it in the girl. Couldn't be there anyway, champion of the world, come on. About being Bruce Lee, need the chops on your man and top, eating all that great you see, though, so he gave up. Black belt and first dan, as near as he got to China, was a week in time. I couldn't be the contender, couldn't be the someone, caught up in the rat race, the feeling like no one. Didn't need the papers, put it in the girl, couldn't be there anyway, champion of the world. Glastonbury, I having a good time. Of course, discourse from MPs on high horse makes you feel sick while they sell you what is yours. And while you're young, they want to dampen your fire. You're old and you're tired, and you're glad to retire. But it's boring, puts you to sleep. Same old routine, repeating week after week. You work harder, so like you must earn a living, and you must earn a crust when you're like everybody else. Be like everybody else, be like everybody else, be like